just posted this on Facebook, and this is pinned to our Facebook.
Okay.
And we do
Hey,
have
oh, that's it.
Instagram.
Yeah, that's
We
it.
do have Instagram and Twitter, but
Yeah,
we have more following on Facebook.
Yep. Welcome, everybody, to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. Yes, I'm bundled up, look like a CIA agent ready to go for a run. I do not mind it one bit, but we are live at Supreme Building, and this is Reese's FYI Friday. So kudos and thank you to each and every one of you that continue to watch our show. As we all know, a couple of days ago, I've had some special guests either on the show or on the phone talking about this upcoming weather, the potential weather that we could be seeing this weekend. I'm looking outside. The sun is still out. Is it colder than normal? Yes. But with that being said about weather, because before I forget that one, let's see. Right now, it's saying it's 37 degrees in McMinnville. Today's high is going to be 43. Tonight's low is going to be 24. The winter storm warning is still in effect, and this is vis-a-vis through the Weather Channel app. Winter storm warning conditions are expected around 12 a.m. Saturday, January the 24th. So we'll be asleep. So again, first it said we were going to get all this snow and ice, and then it bumped it up to sometime today, and now it's back to Saturday. Mm-hmm. This is just with Mother Nature at her finest. And being in the Tennessee area, we never know if it's going to be thunderstorms, floodings, sleet, rain, 70. I mean, but right now it's really not that terrible outside. The wind don't feel too terribly at all. But I will say that right now it's saying that tomorrow is a 95% chance of some snow showers and ice, as well as on Sunday, it's now predicting 100%. But again, that has been going up and down. So be cautious, be careful. All I can say is the best thing to do is to be prepared. And that's why I've had my guests coming on the show and talking about some tips, some safety things to do. We talked to the Warren County Rescue Squad Chief, Chad Hillis was on the show on Thursday. But now I have my good friend, Miss Angel from Caney Fork Electric here with us. I want to say poo-poo on you, John, for forcing her to come. Yes. But you're much prettier.
Well,
I just want you to know. But with that being said, I did notice that 12 or it was sometime yesterday, Governor Bill Lee did do a state of emergency for Tennessee because I know that other areas are going to get hit worse than us, 100%. But with that said, in case you have a power outage and you're in the Caney Fork cooperative community, they can reach out to you guys,
yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So how's that? Like when storms go down, what happens for you guys? What's the process for y'all?
Well, we are probably all at work, ready, prepared.
Hands on deck.
All crews are there.
Yeah.
Usually. And it's usually widespread outages. We have, and people will try to call in and, well, I can't get in. Why is nobody answering the phone? Well, when you have 8 counties.
Yeah, I was going to say
9. I think now we have 9 counties that we serve. It's going to be hard when we have, I don't know how many exactly phone lines we have at Caney Fork, but
just
say we have
calling,
12,
right?
you're going to have a problem getting through. So just keep calling, and we have a new system now, a computer generated, so it goes directly into the operations department when all of us are answering the phones, all of us.
Yeah.
But anyway, there is numbers you can call, and those are all posted on our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our Twitter page. But just be patient with us because you are going to get busy signals, and just keep calling, keep trying. And more than likely, if you're getting a busy signal and we have widespread outages, they know yours is out. But just be patient. And the one thing that we ask to please, and I know that people want to get on Facebook and they want to say, my power's out. Well, first of all, we don't have your address when you say my power's out.
Mm-hmm.
But we would ask you to not put your address on Facebook. That's not a good idea. That's for your safety.
Yeah.
You don't want people knowing that your power is out. You don't want everybody that has access to Facebook knowing that your power is out.
Right.
So that's why we always say that we don't monitor it when we have something like this going on. I'm the one that mostly monitors the Facebook. So I have a full-time job besides Facebook. That's just something we post.
Yeah.
We post a lot to let our members know what our programs are, what things that are going on, but we don't monitor it.
Yeah, it's just an informative page.
Yes, an informative page for the most part. So it really does, when we're that busy and we're that swamped and we're trying to get people's power back on, Facebook is the last thing that we're going to be looking at.
Yeah.
So just keep calling and
let you know.
Yeah.
And we have posted the numbers as she was talking on the screen for you, but can you go over the counties and the phone numbers that they can call?
Yes, I can. Okay, so if you live in Warren and Grundy County, you're going to call 931-473-2631. If you live in White County, call 931-836-3945. DeKalb County is 615-597-6274. And it's very important in DeKalb County to dial that 615 along with it. Van Buren County is 931-946-7579. And then Cannon, Coffee, and Putnam counties, 888-890-6060.
Wow, so much ground to cover.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we do have a lot of ground to cover.
Is there, and I'm so glad you brought that winter storm checklist, because I think we need to go over it. We've had so many amazing tips this week.
And you can also, if you have access to our Facebook page, I have just posted this one. And I've posted a lot through yesterday and today of some general tips and trying to be more informative about that.
Mm-hmm. So the next thing that you guys are seeing on is the winter storm checklist. So go over this, because there's so many things that we don't realize that we need to do.
Right. Well, the biggest thing, I guess, for me that just is because, sometimes we're blind, right?
Right. I don't mind to admit that.
And I'm like,
we're bottled blonde is what I call it now.
And I guess eventually you would think of this, but, if you're cold, the main thing that I was thinking about, and if your phone is dead, because you're like, oh my gosh, I can't charge my phone if I don't have electricity. Well, go to your car.
Yes.
And get warm and charge your phone. And, if you can't.
There's other ways.
Yeah. If you get 12 inches of snow, it might be hard to get to your car. But
right.
And it should start. And with that said, you got to keep gas in it. So make sure you get to the gas station.
Right. And the other thing I've been seeing a lot of people get, not just propane tanks, if you have some gas heat or whatever the case may be, or what is the other stuff, like a gas heater, whether it's portable or not. Also, too, I've seen people bring gas, what are they called? Gas that they fill the gas tank in, like separate, that you have so you can load up your lawn. Anyways, I've seen people get like propane and extra gas just in case of. Seen some people chop some extra firewood in case of. I've seen people.
Just got to be careful with that too.
Yeah, 100%. We had to remind my mom that
definitely don't want fires and.
And you got to make sure that your chimney, if you are going to do a fire at your house with firewood specifically, make sure that your chimney is open and not closed or capped, or you left the cap on, because it's
your whole house.
Right. So many different things. But what are some of the tips if you want to read a couple from each?
For home, of course, flashlights, extra batteries. Got to remember, you might have a flashlight at home, but did you get the extra batteries?
Right.
And then listen, we did give away some of these weather radios at one time.
You did at the Caney Fork voting.
Yeah, at the annual meeting.
And you crank it up and it works. It's really nice.
Those are real handy if you can get access to one of those, weather radio, to receive emergency information. Of course, extra food and water. And, you see all the people rushing to the store to get the milk and eggs. But if you have a power outage and those milk and eggs ruin,
Yeah.
what are you going to drink or
Mhm.
drink and eat and all that? So remember to think about things like dried fruits, nuts, granola bars, protein bars, things that
Peanut
don't
butter
require
jars.
cooking
Yeah.
or refrigeration. And then another thing, make sure your prescriptions are filled.
Yeah.
If
Stacy's
you're in the
Wellness
house
Pharmacy
for
posted about that.
if you're in the house for a couple of days and you've only got a couple of days of prescriptions, you got to make sure you got extras of those. Baby items, diapers, formula, first aid supplies are very important.
Mhm.
Emergency heat source, like you were just talking
Yep.
about, fireplace, wood stove, space heater, and make sure ventilated to prevent
Yes.
fires. Fire extinguisher, smoke alarm, carbon monoxide
Yeah, if you're doing
detectors, very
gas.
important.
Yeah.
Very important. Let's see, and then got to test them to make sure they work.
Exactly. Make
Gotta
sure
have batteries.
everything's
Gotta
good
have batteries
to
in
go.
them. Extra blankets, of course, and I don't know about at your house, but in my house, my granddaughter is we're blanket poor.
Oh, we
She
have a
loves some
ton of blankets.
So
We're
extra
same.
blankets and make sure they're accessible.
Mhm.
Sleeping bags, things like that. I think somebody post something about bringing a tent, and because if you have a tent and all of you are
Oh.
sleep, get a mattress, and
Like
all of
with
you
the
sleep in
heat?
for the heat. Yeah, for the body heat.
Oh,
Yeah,
I never thought of that one. Yeah.
That's not on my list, but I just remembered somebody posting that. Let's say never. This is very important. A lot of people don't realize this. Never connect a generator to your home's power system without the help of a qualified electrician.
100%.
And here I don't know all about this, but I know that it can be hooked up wrong to where some of our guys may think it's turned off, but it can backfeed into the lines.
Oh.
And then it's not turned off.
And then there's a problem.
There's a problem. That's a big problem.
Okay.
So for your vehicle, like if you do have to go out to your vehicle, you got your mobile phone and chargers. You got to have the charger, so make sure your charger is accessible in the car. Again, blankets and sleeping bags in the car, flashlights with extra batteries, first aid kit. This is all for your car. Knife or scissors, non-perishable snacks. Again, extra clothing to keep warm and dry, tissues, toilet paper, paper towels. And this, I was like, really? I never thought about that. I got lots of cat litter.
What?
Sack of sand or cat litter for traction.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. A small shovel, windshield scraper and brush, toolkit, zip ties, a full tank of fuel.
Which I
gotta go do.
I just said this morning. Baby, I'm ahead of you. Let's go. Let's go.
Good. I'm glad. I'm proud of you,
Kelly. Thank
you. Battery booster cables, 3 to 4 bottles of water in your car, a water container, glow sticks.
Oh, I never thought about that one.
Glow sticks.
You can find that in the party aisle.
Glow sticks. Keep your windows cracked if stuck and the engine is running to prevent carbon monoxide build up in the vehicle. And then there's our pets and livestock.
Yes.
We want to take care of our pets.
We do.
Yeah.
They're our babies.
You got to move your animals to sheltered areas and bring domestic pets inside. No, you don't have to bring your cows inside.
No, unless you absolutely have to. I mean,
extra pet and livestock feed.
Okay.
Haul extra feed and hay to nearby feeding areas for livestock. Have water available to prevent dehydration during times when water sources may be frozen. Check fencing and equipment to prevent escape and injury to livestock. Make sure pets have plenty of food and water available in an accessible location.
Okay.
Have treats and toys available for your pets to play with to limit their boredom when inside.
Okay.
I know my doggie loves to be outside, but she does not like to be outside in this
cold weather. My dogs do not like being outside that long. And I have a Great Dane and a pit bull.
I don't care if it's 30, she just wants to sit out there and sunbathe, I think.
Yes.
But,
I've truly domesticated mine. Yeah. It's really bad.
Adapt livestock feeding and nutrition habits to make sure animals have enough calories to stay warm and hydrated, and use a heat lamp safely.
Yep.
When being used to keep animals warm.
Yeah. So easy things that we can do. Another thing, I've noticed a lot of people do as well too, Angel, is finding the solar power chargers. So if the power does go out normally during the winter, there's it's very bright outside. So you can go charge that outside and then have a backup charger My son's all excited because he's busting out his camping gear from Boy Scouts. He's like, all this stuff I'm learning, I get to do. I was like, I don't know if it's going to be that bad. Like, slow your roll. But we have some comments. Retha Muncie says they're also recommending to buy a tote. If your power does go out, you can put your refrigerator items in it and set it outside to stay in the cold.
We just talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about it on the show on Thursday. You know, I've seen people get the totes that are unzipped, and if it does, let's just say, what if it does snow a lot and you have no ice in your refrigerator? Well, you can get the ice from outside or the snow from outside, put it in said tote, and then sit it in the snow.
That's a great idea.
And then put your items in there. And it's just going to keep it nice and cold.
I mean, really, a lot of people have stocked up stuff in their fridge and their freezers.
Oh, I know.
You know,
it's a little scary to think about, but it is what it is. And so there's nothing wrong with being prepared for what's to come. But I do just want to tell everybody, you know, I was telling Angel off air, like, what do you know, people have come up to me. They were like, what do you think the storm's going to do? 9 times out of 10, when I've heard Nashville report anything 18 inches and above, we normally get, if that, really bad ice situations where it's 1 inch to 1.5 inches of this thick layer of ice that's on our roads, on the back of our porches, things like that. And then the next day, we see either a dusting of snow or 1 inch to 3 inches of snow. And that's
layers.
Now, knock on wood.
Trees.
On power lines. And I did notice that you guys and some other folks in our electric departments have been going out, and since I guess was it Tuesday or Wednesday, I saw some electric companies cutting down limbs around
measures.
Which I don't blame them for that. Junior wrote, rubbing alcohol can be used to melt ice in case of an emergency. Didn't know that. Be careful for hyperthermia. If you feel tingling, get inside quickly. I'm prepping food that can be reheated on a gas grill if need to. Exactly. Like I was telling Angel, we're making, I'm going to make some chili. I may make some hamburger buns, you know, later that can just be beans.
Right.
I got the peanut butter that can be heated on a grill. But I really do think, if anything at all, which again, still be prepared with your medications and things like that. But I really think we're going to get a sheet of ice that's going to be penalizing our roadways for a bit. And I don't necessarily, again, maybe tonight we might, or when it happens, maybe in the morning we'll see it. And then Saturday midday or Saturday evening to Sunday morning, we're going to see the snow come in. I really think. And then my prediction is that Warren County schools, because people also ask me about that, is there's going to be no school on Monday and a 2-hour delay on Tuesday.
Really?
I have a feeling.
Oh.
I don't know.
Are you saying our school?
Now, I'm just saying, I'm doing my predictions now. Like, if anybody else wants to do a prediction, I'll throw in a Dunkin' Donut gift card. Let's go. I have a Dunkin' Donut card somebody gave me, and I haven't used it. And I'm an Indian giver. I'm a re-gifter. And I just haven't had time to go over there like everybody else. So, hey, if you want to do a prediction of the weather, let's go. Whoever gets closest.
Yeah. I think they won't have school about Thursday.
You think? Oh, see, I love it. So I'm saying Tuesday, you go Thursday?
I say Thursday.
Okay. I like that.
And probably 2 hours late.
I will say yesterday, and I know you probably have to go, yesterday, we were at the Centertown Elementary School, and Eduardo Mendez was selected.
I've seen that.
Yeah. How exciting was that?
Nice.
And we'll talk about what he done, but that's why we were there for the Centertown celebration surprise. But I don't know if it was, the principal or Dr. Swallows. They got on the mic and said, I can tell you that schools will be closed on Saturday. And then the whole gym got crazy. Like he said it, you know, and I'm like, wait a minute, did they hear what day he said? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the cutest thing.
Yeah.
But again, if you have a friend that needs to know any of these tips, make sure you follow, subscribe, tag them in this post, as well as go to the Caney Fork Facebook page. It is very informative. That's why I always call John and Angel. I'm like, hey. But yeah, check it out. Check the numbers. Check the checklist if you haven't done that by now. Also, let's see. Good morning. Keep your gift card. I'll say they go back 2 hours late on Wednesday. We will get ice and very little snow, and that old number 8 will still be home at the bonfire
and
a sled ride or two. Okay, girl. I'll be at your house sledding for sure with that heel y'all got. But no, if y'all have any questions, I'm also assuming these numbers that you guys are posted, that's essentially the main office numbers, right?
No, this is your outage numbers.
Okay, the power outage numbers. Okay.
You know, and then if it's day, you know, we'll probably be there anyway if there is outages. But you can call the other numbers as always. We have the other numbers. They're always in our magazine and available, yes, as well. You can call the local office numbers that you normally call as well. Yeah. And so we are very proactive at posting updates on Facebook. But again, if we're really, really busy, we are not, you know, checking as many. And a lot of times there is an automatic message when people will message. If you're going to have to, and you just feel like you have to leave a message that your power is out, and just don't post it on a comment, or
please don't.
Yeah, don't post your address on.
And please also too,
anywhere, anytime, not just our Facebook page.
Anywhere,
but just you can send a message. Yeah. And if we have time to look at those messages, I'll be checking those messages for the most part. And sometimes I have taken those and reported them, you know. But that is if we slow down and get time to do that.
Exactly. So. And I do want to say this too. Comment from Vanessa. Good morning, Angel. Thank you for all the Caney Fork Electric does for our community. And be patient. I know that when things don't go or, you know, are unexpectedly all of a sudden, we just want to get mad and hate the world and be like, why isn't Caney Fork answering my call? I have called 10 times, you know. I mean, this happens. I get it.
And a lot of people just don't understand. And I get it that it's not just flipping the switch to get your electricity back on. A lot of times, you know, they've had to go down and cut out trees that's on lines. And, you know, a lot of people it's hard for them to understand when their neighbor has electricity, but they don't have electricity. Well, you may be fed in a different way. And the situation goes, when we get power back on, we work to get the most power back first. So we're going to work on those lines, and then, you know, you go
from there. Yeah. And you also got to be, I know, cautious and careful.
So if you're more rural, it is hard, you know, because
the back road folks.
Yeah, the back road folks, it's harder. I understand it's hard, and but I promise you that those guys are doing the very best that they can, and they want to get your power back on as soon as possible. And with that said, please keep them all in your prayers when they're working, and you know, it's a tough job.
It really is, and it's when storms hit and emergencies like power outages and things happen during winter storms. You don't realize this is not a 9-to-5 job. This is a 24-hour job. And some of these guys will not be
some of them will work 24 hours without rest.
Yeah.
They can. You know, they say 16 and you have a opportunity to go home if you want to, but you can work for a little bit longer. And most all the time they never go home.
Yeah. So again, keep your prayers for all the folks that are having to work out in the winter storm this weekend. Also, a little quick tip that we've done at our area. If you live on a back road that does not get salted, you know, we do have a main drag where we live that does get salted by the county, the city, whoever drops the salt. The road crew, sorry, I have not slept since great all week, so I can't keep my thoughts straight this morning. But come to Supreme, get you some bags of salt,
a kitty litter
or kitty litter, whatever. And if you can't find bags of salt, kitty litter is the next best thing. And just graze it on some of the back roads in your home area, your subdivision. Think about it. If there's 10, 15 homes in a subdivision and everybody got a bag, they can help each other out.
Yeah.
The best thing is
if you can stay home.
Right. Right.
Especially for elderly people. I think about my mom, like, just do not go outside.
So, and
don't go outside and take the chance of slipping and falling.
And added to your note, if you know of any elderly in your neighborhood, like yesterday I went by one of mine to make sure he had my number. Like, he already had it, but I told him, if you seriously need anything, because I'm at the front of the subdivision, he's in the back. I said, text me. And then we can, because we'll have our 4-wheeler. I said, and again, he's only 2 or 3 houses behind me. And I was like, we can get it and bring it to you.
Yeah.
Simple things like that, acts of kindness can go a long way, guys. And, but he's like, he's a vet. He's a veteran. He's like, he told me, girl, I already got all my stuff, He's like, you're going to be coming to my house. He does. He said, you want not like, he was telling me a war story about being in a hole and, braving the storm. He's like, this is nothing compared to, I was like, I bet it ain't, man. I bet it ain't,
for sure.
So, but again, everybody is going to need something. And then also too, I'm going to get some more information, especially with our homeless population that we do have. I do know that there's going to be some shelters for them to find places of warmth and comfort. And for anybody out there that knows of people that are homeless, that you have spoke to, I don't want you just to go out there, because you never know what mental level they're at.
Right.
And I understand, we had a talk yesterday with a couple of friends that there's some people that do not want help. They just want to, so let them be where they're at. Bring them an extra, a coat, a blanket, hot hands. I always thought, just a simple, a blanket with some hot hands to stay warm. So again, there's so many things, people, not only us that are living in homes, but people that are not living in homes, and animals, and, it's just so many new things you can do. So
many things we take for granted.
100%. A bar of soap, I love to death.
And fossil protectors.
Oh, yes. Yes. Before we're going to take a quick break, though. But before I forget, let's just make a couple more mentions. Good morning, Kelly and Angel. That's from our good friend Derek Coates across the pond. That moved here, actually, I should say.
Yes.
And then Jonathan Womack said, everyone stay safe this weekend. Yes, it's going to be crazy. I will also say that Randy England and a couple of volunteers that will be going out Saturday, if need be, he is actually going to be doing some on-the-scenes pop-ins with him throughout the day, so people know the conditions where he's at. So people can know, hey, if the best thing is either A, not to be out, but if you are going to be out, take this route, something like that.
That's great.
But with that said, we're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. When we get back, more things to come, especially all the things that not only I was involved in last night, but everybody and then some was involved in. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
See, Angel. Welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. I am El Solo today. Real quickly, I just got an update because everybody's trying to look for propane heaters and kerosene heaters, and I have just been notified that here at Supreme, they are officially out. So they don't have propane or kerosene heaters available. With that said, what they do have, though, is these are what they're calling their frozen deals. We got faucet covers, which you can see right here. 2 different styles for $4.99. Insulated pipe covers starting at multiple sizes at $2.49. A 24-pack of bottled water, $3.99. I can already tell you at Walmart, I tried to get the 40-pack of water, and they were low. So sometimes going to the less obvious places, like say Supreme, to get your water bottles is not such a bad idea, because before I leave, I'm going to get me one, or 2 packs at least. Heat tape for pipe, starting at $26.99. That's this right here, guys. They got these. And then last but not least, you cannot be without Angel Soft toilet paper. It's 12-pack for $12.99. But again, this is Reese's FYI Fridays. He cannot be here again today because he is out and about doing his thing as he should. But we do wish him nothing but the best and safe travels wherever he is traveling today. I am going to put this right here now before I forget again. But yeah, so guys, be careful during these winter storms. I do know, and I did post this on our social media, Governor Bill Lee, where was it? Oh, I'm on the Caney Forks page. I need to go back to my page. This was posted yesterday, just to go through and finish up with the storm stuff. Yeah, here you go. So because of the winter storms that are coming in, I think this is just precaution on his part. But Governor Bill Lee did do a state of emergency because of the significant winter weather that will be going on across Tennessee. And it says today, this was yesterday, I issued a state of emergency for the 95 counties ahead of this weekend's major storms. We encourage all Tennesseans to check local weather conditions and follow key updates from state agencies like the Tennessee Emergency Management Agency, which is MyTDOT, or also MyTDOT, also Tennessee Highway Patrol. So there's like 3 little links you can actually click on there. And then if you wanted to learn more about the state of emergency, here is the layout of that such thing. Let me go back. So when you clicked on that link, which I did, and you can't see it anymore, right here, it sends you to the Tennessee.gov's website from the offices of the governor and why he issued the state of emergency. So just read that carefully. Again, we are in that time frame right now where weather is going to be potentially bad. We don't know how bad. People have asked me and Melody, like, what are y'all seeing? What do you think is going to happen? My thing is, if it is as bad as they're saying it is on News Channel 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever, my thing is, get your propane, get your essentials that you need, not a lot, because I don't think it's going to last long. but get enough supplies for 3 to 4 days that you can make it at your home. Also, make sure you got you got plenty of gas, propane, firewood, and things of that nature. I did get a message. I'm going to send her LOL. But we are getting a lot of messages coming in, and I wanted to say storm shelters. This is how sometimes the show is, guys. Okay, I sent it out. So with that said, do your due diligence. If you need any help or questions about the storm and then more, please let us know here at 931-369-3050. I can be your local Google, especially when the power goes out and we have no internet. I'm going to have all this information with me at my fingertips when the powers may be, if it does go out. So I have this all on hand. Okay? Because I'm literally actually making a portfolio folder with all this information for further reference so I can have it when bad weather happens. Okay, so yesterday was an amazing day. I got all started at the celebration surprise of a lifetime. I want to go to my page again because it was so exciting being at the Centertown School. I want to share this to you guys, and I'm going to fast forward it, so bear with me on it. But we got invited to a celebration surprise at Centertown Elementary. Now, what you're seeing is just the principal talking about, their week of fun, and because nobody knew what was fixing to happen, right? And so as I bring it up a little bit more, as you can see, they did a little mini pep rally, and they did this thing about an attendance. And they had, because they've been having an attendance battle. Dr. Swallows came on and talked about some stuff as well.
Today to see what you guys are made of. We've got a lot of our friends from the media that are here. They're taking pictures.
He is talking about this surprise, and he's getting geared up to introduce Hector. So this is Hector. He is with the Student Success Agency out in Orlando, and they partner up. Let me pause this right quick. They partnered up with Tennessee Tech's Geared Up program. This is a program where 7th and 8th grade students sign up, where they get a mentor from 7th grade on until they go to college. And the student that won, his mentor is from Texas. And so you're going to see him come up. But a part of this Geared Up Student Success Agency program, they had a contest where each student got to register for a chance to win tickets to the Super Bowl. And so there was over 150 entries, and only one person could win this. And our very own Eduardo Mendez won out of over 150 entries nationwide, guys. And so here is the big announcement.
A student leader on campus, a student leader who has demonstrated excellent leadership, personal growth, academic success, and we are super excited to recognize them today. This student leader has an amazing and bright future ahead of them, so can you please put your hands together for your student council president, Eduardo Come on up. The price is right. Come on up. My little father,
Talking about a student that won this week, but do you know how much longer stuff will be available this week?
how you doing right now? Doing great.
Okay, can you do it?
How does
Hold
it
on.
feel to be a
Oh,
leader on campus?
text me.
It's honestly a lot of hard work, but it honestly feels amazing leading all these students here, and I could have done it without them.
Oh,
Awesome. Well, Eduardo, I don't know if you remember, but a couple of weeks ago, you applied for a very special opportunity with Student Success Agency. And we are super excited to announce that you are our SSA Super Bowl Dream Experience winner, and you are going to be a
And as you can hear, he won the Super Bowl ticket.
You are going to the Super Bowl in San Francisco, California. I need a loud and proud and
You're about to see all his fellow students come start crowding him off the stand. It was so, again, and this is all through Tennessee Tech's Geared Up program, tagged along with the Student Success Agency program. And so him and what I believe I was told his mother, they are gonna be going to the Super Bowl. All expenses paid, guys. All expenses paid. So in case that you missed it, this is what it is. And there is his family. His mom, you can see, is so excited. So again, it was so exciting getting to hear the fantastic news for Eduardo Mendez for winning winning those tickets. So well deserved. And this is the second year that the Student Success Agency program has been in effect, and they are making strides, guys. I was on their website yesterday looking at all this information for that, and it's just an amazing program. And I told Hector, I said, anything I can get the information out to the community, I want to. So if you have a 7th or 8th grade student, let me go to the website and share the link once again for you guys. Let me go here. Because if you do have a student that may need help, scholarships, or just in general may need help, like finding that mentor to help from now until the end of high school, going through college, because this is what those mentors are for. So as you can see right here, yeah, it's on here. So on this is, do your students feel safe, seen, and heard? A 24/7 wraparound human support is just a tap away. You can check out the demo on this platform. You can check out their agents. You can contact them. This is what Eduardo did a submission for. Live your Super Bowl dreams. And so that he filled out that thing. And one thing I remember Hector was telling me that Eduardo his application was immaculate. You know, his leadership skills, his personality, his just over around being a human being is why they picked him. And again, I say this so much. We should be so proud of our Warren County community and the children it has. It's just amazing. Amazing. So again, kudos to Eduardo for winning that and representing Warren County in its finest. That was one of the many things we got to do yesterday. I also want to let everybody know too that if, and I've been getting some messages in, and I want to make sure I'm going to be going back and forth like squirrel moments all day. But Rether Muncie said, don't know if you've heard this or not, but it's my understanding that if there is a power outages, the county will have the mall open for people to come there. I heard that, but I also heard another location, Retha, but I have not yet got a confirmation on which one or the other. So, but when I get that, I will make sure to share it and post it. Amanda said, JC Petite, what did you make? I need some ideas. And then he said meatloaf for sandwiches and potato soup. Also, I'm making chili this weekend. So, something easy, quick that we can have. I bought some peanut butter, and I've also bought some ham and stuff to make quick sandwiches and things like that. Also, too, my good friend from home, Sheila Fan, messaged me. For anybody that is homeless, the home hotline, that is 24/7. If something is going on and you need help because you are homeless, the number to call is 668-0702. And if you are out there in the community this evening, tomorrow, and Sunday, because tomorrow is the pit count. Unless that changed, I want to call Sheila right quick because then she can tell me. But if you see somebody in need, call that number, guys, okay? I'm saying if she'll answer. I know she's so busy right now. She's getting ready for the weekend as well. She may not answer. She's always so busy. Is the pit count still going on tomorrow? Okay. Oh, there she is. Hey, I am on air, and I'm so sorry. I forgot to ask you. Is the pit count still on for tomorrow?
It is, but we're very concerned that we're going to be able to complete it tomorrow due to the weather. So actually, we're sitting here talking about a plan, and there's some of us going out now.
Okay. Do you want me to mention that?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Sheila.
Thank you.
All right. Well, bye. All right, bye. So she just let me know that the pit count, yes, is still on for tomorrow for the homeless count, but some of them are going out today to get ahead of it. And because depending on, they're going to proceed with caution tomorrow. But the pit count is, as of right now, still on. They're just going to get ahead of it and start some today and finish it up tomorrow. Miss Retha said that Jason Hillis was on the radio yesterday. He did say that the power had to be out. They were not just going to open just in case of power outage, but that it had to be out. So there you go. I also was told potentially, and if Junior is listening, we were listening. I was hearing the same thing yesterday. Let's see. I might as well just. Excuse me, guys. Did you hear about? Sorry, guys. Okay. And then I'm also going to text Justin. Hey, buddy. By any chance, I'm hearing rumors that I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want to start a room. Okay. All right. Nope, nothing. Okay. So one end I got there. And then I'm going to text Jason Hillis. Hey, buddy, what's the deal on the mall? I just need some clarification, please. Okay. So, there you go. Texting as I get it going. We are going to take another quick break from a word from our sponsors, but when we get back, we're going to talk about Student of the Week, some games that are coming up tonight, how they got bumped up. We're also going to talk about the amazing three programs that went on last night. The Power of 100, the human trafficking event that we helped host with Vanessa Miller, as well as talking about the Beyond the Bridge event that happened last night as well. But remember, Warren County, as always, keep it first.
If you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Praters to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Praters Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Welcome back, Warren First 9 through 1. I'm your host, Joe, Kelly Walker Slaughter. Looking back now at what our weather forecast is saying, let's see if it changed up a little bit. And we want to thank our community weather sponsors, Reddick Brown Ford. They want to grow with you and your business. So they're calling all nurserymen, contractors, anybody that needs those built tough trucks. Make sure you give them a call when you're thinking about buying a vehicle right now. Right now, still in McMinnville, it is 40 degrees, high 43, low 23. Of course, the winter storm warning has not changed. It's going to be going in effect at midnight Saturday morning. Windy conditions are expected around 12 o'clock today, wind gust up to 24 miles per hour, making the temperatures maybe feel like 24 degrees. But today's high is going to be 43. Now, tomorrow, the high is 33, and Sunday's high is 42. That is for your weekend. It is also saying that we may have a potential 95% chance of accumulations of mixed showers and snow on Saturday. Also, it looks like snow on Sunday. So, again, hopefully it's not going to get as bad as it does, but like we've been saying on the show, we always want to be prepared. Doesn't mean I don't have any backup generators here, so it's crazy. We have been getting calls. Okay. Thank you. That clears that one up. So that one location that I was being told that may be opened up is not. So now I don't need to say it. So I have been really following the ice accumulation that could be happening on Saturday and Sunday, just to like go back to the weather a little bit, because I know that's what everybody is on point about. Go right here. So this is from the weather forecast from the Nashville offices, and this was issued yesterday a little after lunchtime. Now, as you can see, the threat risk, yellow is limited, orange is evaluated, red is significant, and the purple, which we don't see any at all on the screen, is extreme. But if you go in, we are evaluated and limited. We're this little leaf. You see there's Cookeville, and right under Cookeville, you can see this little leaf shape. That is us, guys. And it is saying that we're evaluated or elevated, elevated is what I should say. Again, elevated, limited. I don't think we're going to see as much snow, but the ice is what I'm curious about. And that's why I've been watching the ice risk a lot more, first and foremost, because that's what's going to come out first, is the ice. It always does. And I apologize. My throat is fixing to go out. And if you haven't got your med ball from Miss Tina at Our Coffee, you can even call the Our Coffee phone number and get your coffee ready to go, and she will have it ready at the window, just so you know, if you didn't know that or not. Another thing I would love to do a quick shout out, and I do apologize because I cannot find the picture now because I pulled all this other stuff up for the weather, but you can see it later posted on our social media and then some. We want to say a huge congratulations to our Student of the Week winner, courtesy of Gateway Tire and Service Center. I'm going to have to look at, I know, and I want to say thanks to my bestie for sending this to help me pronounce it because I get really tough on last names. Ontiveros. Ian Ontiveros is our Student of the Week winner. He is from Morrison Elementary. So kudos to you, Ian, for winning Student of the Week this week. And we want to say thank you to all of our amazing sponsors. Of course, our big one of all is Gateway Tire and Service Center. If you have not got your vehicle checked before the winter hits, you may want to do that. Just saying, take it over to Gateway and get your 20-point fix on that. Also, thanks to Jay's Restaurant and the Wanderlust Travel Boutique Company for donating $10 to Jay's Restaurant to spend it on some delicious food. Also, he got a gift certificate to Sonic in McMinnville. And last but definitely not least, he got a gift certificate to Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli. So, and he got a plaque courtesy of Gateway Tire and Service Center with his name and everything on it and then some. So, again, congratulations to Ian Ontiveros. Good job, buddy. I appreciate all that you're doing. You're a shining star, and keep doing what you're doing. He is such a great kid. The interview was amazing. I cannot wait to share that with you guys, his photos, and then some throughout our social media. Also, too, I don't have it downloaded yet, but I want to say thank you to Community TVTN, Jonathan Womack, for going out there for me. And because it's very hard to be at 3 places at once. I just want everybody to know. And so I want to say thank you to Jonathan with Community TVTN for being out there. And I also want to share this before I lose it because I need it. Because I did post it. So sharing this morning, another amazing announcement in our community. We want to give a shout out to the Power of 100. This organization does so many things. It is phenomenal. And so last night, the people presented them with their presentations, and this is their first department first quarter recipient. The Power of 100 celebrated its first quarter recipient with a special recognition presented to the Rock Island Fire Department in highlighting the department's continued dedication to service and community safety. During a well-attended meeting, the award was presented by Penny Lee alongside with the Power of 100 members, Sherry Clendenin and Debbie Morgan. Accepting the honor on behalf of the department was Ethan Mabe, chief of the Rock Island Fire Department. The recognition reflects the department's unwavering commitment to protecting lives, responding in times of need, and serving as the trusted pillar within the Rock Island community. Attendees noted that the strong sense of collaboration and appreciation shared throughout the meeting, making it a memorable moment for all involved. Congratulations again to the Rock Island Fire Department on the well-deserved honor, and to the Power of 100 for continuing to uplift and make a difference locally in our community. So that is one of the big things that happened. They received $16,300. So again, how exciting is that? Especially in this time where, you know, we take a lot of things for granted during storm. We don't realize how we have it made until something bad happens, like a storm. And so this, I think, has come at an amazing time for them, especially in the Rock Island community with all those bad back roads and such. Okay. Next up was the event that started at 5:30. Warren First 931. We hosted this event alongside with Vanessa Miller. She was the point of contact. We got together with Special Agent from the TBI, Tom Washington. He did what he normally does in 4 hours in about 2 hours with us. It started at 5:30. It ended around 7:30ish, and it was all about identifying human trafficking, whether that is labor trafficking or sex trafficking. But there's all types of different types of human trafficking, similar to like domestic violence, which is actually connected, which was crazy. But it was so informative. It was great. We had an amazing turnout. The food was phenomenal. We want to thank Bear and Fork Brews for providing the food, as well as Prater's Barbecue with their chicken tenders. It was all delicious and scrumptious. People were taking plates to go, y'all. So, and too, to the Bear and Fork folks out there, if you're watching this, a lot of people did not know about you guys, and they tried your appetizers, and they're like, oh my gosh, we're actually going there tomorrow for the first time, and this is amazing. So, with that said, make sure you try all these amazing restaurants and then some, especially during the storms, because we are going to be making a post, which I'm just going to do that right now vis-a-vis through my phone. If you know of special hours or what's the word to use? Special hours or closed tomorrow due to the potential, as I'm typing this, I'm going, due to the potential winter storm, please, as I'm getting this ready to post, please comment below and let us know. Because I'm calling all businesses, churches, and then we'll make a master list for you guys so it's cleaned up, okay? So make sure you tell everybody that you are, and I'm going to say etc. Anything and all. Okay, let me see if I can. I do know as of right now, one of our amazing sponsors, Reddick Brown Ford, will be closed tomorrow. They already pulled the cord on that one and said that they will be closed due to potentially bad weather. Okay. And while that's doing it, so I am posting this right now. And of course, I mean, during the weekend, I put schools in there as well, but that's not until Monday. I will tell you this. If you are not a part of our text club, text the keyword in the message, the @ Warren 931, and then in the number part, type in 81010. I am going to do my due diligence and be making tons of text messages over the weekend, okay? And if you have not, let me go back here. And if you have not signed up for this, you need to. Excuse me. That's what happens when I drink hot Coke in the morning. Okay. All right. It is shared now. So I do, as of right now, know that Reddick Brown Ford will be closed for tomorrow. Thank you to our coffee, Miss Tina. Weather update, friends. We will be closing 1 hour early today to prepare for the upcoming weather. with the hope that we can remain open and stay open during this cold front, please continue to check their Facebook page or visit ourcoffeedrivethrough.com for any updates. You're also welcome to send us a private message here on Facebook, and we'll be happy to get back to you. Thank you so much for understanding your support. We appreciate you always. We will open as long as the weather permits it, which makes total sense. Total sense. I wouldn't expect otherwise. But Miss Tina, if you don't care, I just posted this on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to copy and paste what you said into our closings and stuff for businesses, please do so. Love you, though. Thank you for my tea this morning. It was delicious. But with that said, so Tom Washington did a phenomenal job about human trafficking. If you are interested in seeing the video or the seminar that we had last night, please text me at 931-369-3050 with your email address and put in quotations human trafficking, so I know what I need to send to you vis-a-vis email. Because one thing I didn't notice in last night, as somebody that's heavily involved in the community, because they gave us scenarios of what do you see, and it was called Look Again. And I missed a lot of stuff, and I didn't think about it. But a lot of the community, and it happens a lot more in rural communities like Warren County that you don't even know. It's like under our noses, because there's always a stigma to it. But I think when we learn about it and we know about it, whether it's labor trafficking or sex trafficking, whatever the case may be, if we could start being more aware of what our surroundings are and educating ourselves on that, we can be a better community as a whole and be a safe place for someone that is looking for a safe haven. With that said, text me at 931-369-3050 with your email address, and in quotations, write human trafficking. I'm making a list so I can send that email out later today. And then after all that was said and done, my good friend Jonathan Womack with Community TVTN was at the Beyond the Bridge movie and town hall Q&A, where, they had Mayor Raul Chastain, Terry Bell, Sheila Fan, a representative from Ascension St. Thomas, and then a representative I think it was UCDD and UCHRA, somebody from that department. There was like 5 to 7 people on this panel. And the movie we did not record, but the town hall Q&A about solutions for the homeless is on this video. And so it's about an hour long, not too crazy. But if you missed it last night, we are also going to be sharing that video today once I get done with the show here. But if you also want that emailed to you, you can email me or text me at that number, 931-369-3050. And then in quotations, put homelessness. Okay. So if you want the human trafficking or homelessness, make sure you tell me which one you want specifically. But if you are in the fire department, police department, what else did they say? The electric companies, the cable companies, the water companies, any of those that is always in the community, you need to know what to look for, because they change things all the time. And it was crazy. I could go on and on about it right now, but I need to move on. Good morning, friends. This is from Cody Jones. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you all got your groceries today, and be safe. Stay safe always. Love you all. So there you go on that one. So again, all this information I will be posting later today, so you guys can get it and share it. I want to make sure. Yeah, so let me go to this right quick, because I want to go back to it. Home. So Sheila Fan and the folks for Homeless of McMinnville Effort, they did post, where was it at? Right here. So PSA, emergency shelter options and information for anyone in need. M25 at the Three Rivers Baptist Church, serving men, women, and children with transportation available. Please call 931-300-2489 for M25. The FUMC is serving men only. Shelter opens nightly at 6 p.m. Home is serving women, children, and men. Services for men are based upon bed availability. Please call 931-668-0702 as our phone lines will be a 24 hours for the next few days. We're also going to share that. And then we do have a Warren County, Tennessee emergency management page. It says, "Good morning, Warren County." Earlier this morning, and this was posted yesterday, updated this weekend predictions. Confidence has increased that will be heavily impacted by snow and freezing rain. This could begin as early as late Friday evening and will continue on the weekend with temperatures. While milk and bread always seems priority, here are some things to consider, and it's kind of similar to what Angel and them were talking about. Just trying to see. Okay. They didn't post anything about yesterday. Okay. I was trying to see if there was anything else. So, yeah, Morrison Hardware's posting some stuff. We got in this town? We got Supreme, Tractor Supply, Morrison Hardware, Ace. We have a lot of places to go to, so make sure wherever you're located, go to those locations and get what you need to get. And somebody has posted a comment, and I can't see it. There you go. Thank you. Our Coffee made a post. I'm also going to put Reddick Brown Ford will be closed on Saturday. And there is nothing wrong with that. And again, I'm going to try to make a master list so y'all can see a cleaner version of it. So make sure you do that. I'm trying to think of anything else that I may have missed. I think that covers just about everything. I will say this as my teaser. Make sure, because I've been holding on to a secret. And y'all think I can't keep secrets, but I can. A week from today, I am going to be dropping the biggest news ever. So make sure you tune in next Friday. I'll be live here at Supreme. We're also going to have a special in-studio guest with us. I cannot wait. I love his wife, Elkie. It's the sweetest name ever. Where did it go? Right here. His name is Brandon. He's a part of the Wingate Group real estate company. And he is going to come on the show it's called the Wingate Group LLC Real Estate. His name is Brandon Wingate. They're located at 119 West Main Street, Suite 7 here in McMinnville. He's going to come on because we've been showcasing other businesses that you might not be aware of here in this town. So he's going to be with us as well. So 2 things. We're going to have a new business pop up on here and talk all things real estate with us. Secondly, we got some news to drop, a bomb to drop about something that is coming to the Warren County community that no one knows yet, except for me. I have found out that personally. This is going to be an exclusive drop here at Warren First. And then, so again, I'm really excited because I thought I was going to be able to talk about it today, but unfortunately when things happen, you have to wait. So, but it is going to be dropped tomorrow or a week from today at 9 a.m. right off the bat. So you better stick around next week and tune in and put in your calendar if you really want to know what's going on in this town. I got you, boo. I got you. But follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best 2 places to follow us when we're going to throw out all this information and more. If you have any more information like Angel and them gave me at Caney Fork, I'm going to get a little portfolio put together today of Warren County emergency pamphlet. Watch me. I'm a woman. I make it happen to make sure I get all the information. Because if powers do go out and you have power outages and you need that information, please put my number in your phone, 931-369-3050. And if I don't answer by the phone call, you better call me or text me, okay? So please do yourself due diligence, because my worst thing is somebody getting too cold or not having food or a power outage and they don't know who to call. And, so utilize this weekend so I can help you guys. With that text club, if you do want to be a part of the Warren First Text Club, text the keyword @ the symbol @ or I should say the @ symbol, Warren 931, and then the phone number in the top is 81010. And you're going to get submitted into my text club services. And I need to check them right now because I haven't been adding, which has been great. So people are just trying to stay safe this winter season, which I'm actually going to start sending out. One big thing I am going to do is send this out to you guys. All this information I'm getting, you're going to have too. I think everybody not only needs like a first aid kit, but you also need an emergency booklet of where to go and what to do. Because just to re-educate yourself, right? Guys, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And that is a wrap here at Supreme Building Products. I love each and every one of you. Remember, you can be a blessing or a curse. And keep it first. We are going to, before I forget, it's Friday. We have got to pray. Okay. If everybody could just bow your head with me and let's go to the Lord in prayer this morning. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you've given us. Please be with all of those that may be traveling, for whatever reason. If they can be home, stay home. But if not, Lord, all the electrical workers and anybody, the emergency crews that have to go out due to this winter storm, God, please be with them because, they have families too, their fathers, their mothers, they're somebody's relative in some aspect. And we just lift them up this weekend, God, to give them the strength and the power that they need. Because it's like Angel said this morning, God, that they work 16-hour shifts, but some of them do 24-hour shifts. And so lift them up, God, bless them, protect them, keep them safe during this winter storm if they have to go out for whatever reason, God. Be with everybody in the Warren County and surrounding communities and the whole state of Tennessee, for that matter, God, that's dealing with this winter storm. We don't want to hear any fatalities or injuries or things like that. And also be with those folks that, may think that it may not be anything and I don't need to prepare. Send a message to those minds to be like, hey, you might need to mentally prepare, because I do not want anybody to have hypothermia or anything like that. And we find out like 2-3 weeks later, like, where's so-and-so at? Well, boom. I would hate to hear that. But God, please be with everybody this weekend. Once again, hedge of protection, be safe. Be with our elected officials, God, as there are so many things going on in this world around us, in our nation that's around us, that the only way we can control it is by the people that we vote in, God. And I just hope and pray that we have voted the right people in to make these decisions and to do what is right for our country. There has been so much loss, so much devastation, so much negativity, God. And this is not on one side. This is all sides. Because I am sick and tired, just like everybody else, of the mass media companies using our fear and our unpreparedness to have that clickbait, to follow something that could just be, it's not right. It's not right. It's getting to the point. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We need to get back to those days where we could watch the news and like we trusted it. And this goes for all mass media companies. It's just getting so bad. God, be with us through the rest of this weekend. Whatever food that we can provide for us this weekend, let it nourish our bodies. Be with the homeless. Be with the sickness. God, there's just so many people in need. So many people in need. And the only person I know that can fix that is you, God. But with that said, in your name, amen. Guys, like I said, you can either be a blessing or a curse. And every morning I wake up, I choose to be a blessing. It's not hard. I promise. But remember, Warren County,